Star Wars Clone Wars returned this week to the Disney Plus app for the first part of its final arc, and the episode in question was called Old Friends Not Forgotten. I'm Cape Joel, and this is the video series where I give my thoughts and feelings on the episode that was, as well as shouting out any bigger themes and ideas I can find. And oh man, this episode did not mess around. Right from the jump, you knew it was going to be something special, from reusing the original Lucasfilm title screen to even recoloring the Clone Wars logo red, much like the font from Return of the Jedi, no doubt as a little nod to the very red Darth Maul, so as to show that this arc is going to be really different from all the ones we've seen so far. As we join the story proper, Obi-Wan and Commander Cody are pinned down on a bridge and losing clones all over the place. Anakin, having finished his work with the Bad Batch, arrives with Rex in time to make the save, and his plan is equal parts insane, reckless, and kinda brilliant, so you know, classic Anakin. Even this late in the game, you really can't give enough credit to the Clone Wars writers when it comes to actually hammering out a worthwhile, meaningful character for Anakin, a person who always seems so woefully underwritten in the prequel movies. You see, Anakin fakes surrendering, so the droid's commander will be forced to show himself. It's here Rex and the other clones show up and make use of some amazing jetpack tech to overwhelm the bad guys from the air, why Cody even saves Obi-Wan during the ensuing battle, which makes the whole future Order 66 betrayal that's coming any day now hurt that just more. Now, after the battle, Anakin is told that he's receiving a special message from someone using the subspace frequency fulcrum. He assumes that it has to be Saw Gerrera, aka Forrest Whitaker's character from Rogue One in a past episode of Clone Wars, but no, it turns out to be Ahsoka, which is really damn cool because we know she takes the name Fulcrum as her own by the time Rebels rolls around. Which also means we now know that the codename Fulcrum was itself a loving tribute to Anakin. Ooh. Ahsoka, along with her new friend Bo-Katan, want the Republic to help in liberating Mandalore. They know where Darth Maul is going to be, and they hope if they can take him out, they can win their planet back from the Shadow Collective. Obi-Wan, rightly so, is unsure about getting involved in another war, especially seeing as theirs isn't done yet, and even if he did once love Duchess Satine, Bo's sister, he knows full well that the Mandalorians haven't always been the best of allies. In fact, Obi-Wan makes a point of saying he won't let his emotions for Satine cloud his judgment, a hard cut to Anakin's face, who we know full well is going to ruin everything for everybody soon because he couldn't keep his damn emotions in check. Of course, the choice might just end up getting made for them already as the Jedi get the call to come back to Coruscant as General Grievous is attacking with plans to kidnap Chancellor Palpatine, and if you've seen Revenge of the Sith, and I think you have, you know where that mission ends up going. All of this actually ends up turning into a bit of a moral debate between Obi-Wan and Ahsoka. Remember, Ahsoka's whole arc in that last episode was traveling the galaxy and seeing how the other half live and realizing that not everyone loves the Jedi mainly because of reasons like this, and that by not helping the Mandalorians in their time of need, the Jedi are continuing to avoid their duties as galactic peacekeepers to play politics. And you know what, at first I really wanted to be on Ahsoka's side here, but really you gotta go with Obi-Wan here. Sure, Darth Maul is bad, sure they have their own history and everything, but stopping him won't stop the Clone War. Also, we know Palpatine sucks as the audience, and we know that he's secretly pulling all the strings from behind the scenes, but love him or hate him, he is still basically the space president of the Republic, so they gotta go save him. It's not all a lost cause, though. The clones are more than happy to see their friend Ahsoka again, even painting their helmets in tribute to her. It's all a very moving little scene. The Jedi can't back Ahsoka's play officially, though, seeing as she has no power in the Order anymore, but they decide to split the 5-0 first and promote Rex to let him lead an attack on her behalf. Why, Anakin even returns Ahsoka's twin lightsabers in another really tender scene made even more tragic by the fact that this is the last time these two are going to see each other before Anakin's fall to the dark side. You really get the feeling Anakin is working through some things here, and maybe he hoped that if he helped Ahsoka get right with the Jedi Order, he could do the same. Why, just to really hit the point home and to especially pull the heartstrings, they even end up using Yoda's theme once again here, to great effect I might add. Now, with all that character growth and development out of the way, it's time for the Siege of Mandalore to officially begin, and oh man, it is dope as hell. You got troopers and jetpacks and Ahsoka jumping through the air from falling ships. You can just tell the art team had an absolute blast animating every frame of this. It all culminates too in that big explosive scene from the trailer. In a series that over its 7-season run has delivered some truly amazing action scenes, I think this one right here is going to be able to stand head and shoulders next to almost all of the best. It's during this battle too we also get to see Gar Saxon, one of Maul's Mandalorian cronies from the Sons of Dathomir comic book, and the man who will one day end up becoming Viceroy of Mandalore under the Empire. You can tell this guy's a Darth Maul fanboy because he customized his Mandalorian helmet to have horns on it. The good guys decide to split into two teams, with Bo-Katan and the Night Owls taking back their seat of power from Maul's puppet dictator, while Ahsoka and the clones head to the Undercity to try and catch some fleeing foes. As they end up discovering much too late, though, this was always meant to be a trap to snare a Jedi. Of course, Maul wanted Obi-Wan, him still not giving up his murder boner he's had with them since getting cut in half, but he'll make do with killing Ahsoka all the same. Why, in another bit of fun musical callbacks, the same theme that plays when Maul appears in this episode is the exact same when he debuted in Phantom Menace. And so that was Friends Not Forgotten, and I gotta say, this is one hell of a way to kick off this final arc in the final season of Clone Wars, one that pays homage to pretty much everything the show has done up until this point, as well as pretty much all of Star Wars to this point. My only real complaint is that I gotta wait a week to see part 2. And so until then, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, be sure to like, favorite, and follow me on Twitter so you always know when a new video is about to drop.